Hello there, people of the universe. My name is MichSciFi, and welcome to a new vlog. How am I vlogging when my DSLR is there? My old Panasonic HCV 100 isn't this good quality. Michael got a new camera, and you can see it in his mirror. It is, you can't see it, but no, this is a Canon G7X Mark II, which, if you don't know vlogging cameras, this means one of two things. This is the hiatus news. One of the things this means is that I can now have a proper video diary camera for conventions, because I was supposed to get footage at Science of the Time Loads, and I did, but the problem was some of the footage I recorded, the microphone hadn't recorded, but it was plugged in the entire time, so I think that might have been me. I mean, I took it out, well, no, I took it off the top of the camera mount once when I was using the flash, but I never unplugged it. So yeah, there was footage from Science with audio, but nothing that I could turn into anything, not even a highlight video, because I tried, but unless I didn't try very hard, there was nothing. So yeah, this is much more lightweight. Like me. I love that camera, but it's a brick. I have it around my neck on the strap, so at conventions it's awkward, because I've got to take it off and put it down when I'm having pictures taken, or if I want to vlog, get it off, done. This is much lightweight, it's much smaller. If I just show you it. Hang on. You can literally see how big it is. That's what she said. And literally it can fit inside the pocket of my 10 coat or my 11 coat or whatever cosplay I feel like doing. But the point is, video diaries are now very much a possibility, providing I get footage, but I should be fine now. That isn't the hiatus though, because Michael, the hiatus was stopping you from doing Let's Plays. Basically, for getting that long ass stream, the issue was Wheatley was having to record 3 things. A 1080p, 60 frames a second gameplay, my voice, which is easy but loud and annoying, so yeah, and a 30 frame, 720p face cam, and for some reason it was starting to tax on him. Not because Wheatley is becoming shitter, because the things inside him, I picked them specifically for what I do. But maybe it's just because updates and new drivers, and eventually, even though the parts can handle the games, it becomes harder to handle the other things on top. As in the face cam, the audio, that's obviously easier. Because even when I'm Discording with my camera on monitor B, if I'm on Fortnite I mean Apex Legends, yeah, that's the in thing. I've not played that yet, I'll be honest. So yeah, if I click into monitor A, which is my game, and then I can see my face on Discord. So you got, wait, focus. You got to see the focus. Oh, I love this camera. So yeah, but when I click into the game, if I then, shut up phone, I then see Discord on my left, my face cam starts slowing down. So I think it's just a thing, because a lot of YouTubers have used the Logitech C920, and if you want a face cam for cheap, I recommend it. But a lot of YouTubers who have used it have said they stopped because it started giving them issues. They didn't say what the issues were. I would imagine it's something like that. So I basically wasn't able to record with a face cam, and I said on the stream I can't do that because for me it removes the MichSciFi feel. For example, if you hear this on an I Am Bread video, woo, without a face cam, that's not funny. With a face cam you're going to get woo. That's how I edit. I edit based on my face and my voice. That's how I'm funny, I think. And the things I come out with. But the point is, I couldn't do it. And I did record Subnautica Below Zero Part 2. And of course, it was that game when it fucked up. My beloved Subnautica. But I am going to keep that footage, use it for the new episode 2 what I will film. And I'll basically go, I'll explain, oh, there was another episode 2 I couldn't use, but here's what happened. Cut together, yada yada yada, and then carry on where I would have left off. The only thing stopping it, because yes, this is going to be the new face cam, it's going to go here. Hang on, can the lighting change? Yeah, you can just about see it. It's going to go there, pointed at me, like this. Now I would prefer it to be here where my webcam is, and I'd like it to be lower and closer. So there's a lot to be fiddled with, and as well as that, I need to get a cable what basically allows me to connect this to the computer, which I have to do via micro USB, which I would presume that would mean I'll record gameplay using Shadowplay, which is what I use now, but use OBS to capture this. But then again, it's doing the thing of 2 sources again, which was the problem last time. So if that doesn't, maybe it was just the webcam though, because it was by USB, not micro HDMI. So if the HDMI doesn't fix it, I'm going to try and find like a portable charger, because most cameras, when you plug them into charge, they don't turn on. And so I want to try and see if there's a way where I can use, if the HDMI doesn't work, I want to try and find a charger what you can plug this into and it can still record. If neither of those work, then this camera's going back. I've got it from, I bought it and I've got obviously a month to return it. So that's why when I took it out of the box, I was very, very delicate and very careful. So I am going to be testing it, seeing, because it works for vlogs and video and conventions. That's a no fucking brainer. But it's not why I got it. There is another camera, I could have got a Canon one, what I know can be used as a face cam. But I wanted this one because if it does work as a face cam, I can also use it for conventions. 2 birds, 1 stone, and a behind the scenes camera when that one over there is busy using for the sketch. The point is, using this one with a flip up screen will be a lot easier and a lot more convenient. So yeah, hiatus is shortened because I've got the new face cam. There's still time though because I need to get a micro HDMI cable, test it, doesn't work, find a charging thing, and if it doesn't work, return this. And I'm going one step at a time. So if there is anyone out there who knows how to use a Canon G7X Mark II specifically for a webcam, whether it be plugging into whether it plugging into HDMI and then streaming it, like playing it with OBS, or if there's a portable charger, like if anyone knows anything, please let me know. Kyle, the Watcher, in my Discord fan server, which if you haven't joined, please do join. The link is below, but don't be a cunt or you'll be told to bugger off. Yeah, he told me that he found a discussion thing on Steam where someone actually asked the same question, and they said, oh, a camera like this isn't designed to be used for this via USB, you'd need to do it by HDMI. So I'm presuming it'll be fine, but I don't know yet. So yeah, sorry for the long update, what I could have done in much shorter words, but hey, we got to see the new camera in action. If I just move around a bit, oh shit, and if I you see how the lighting changes, like it takes a second, but it does refocus, and it is really cool. Obviously if I'm in darker lighting it slows down in frame rate, but that's how it fucking works. So yeah, either way, I love this camera. The zoom's a bit dodgy because when I zoom it, you hear the yeah, you hear a clicking sound. So if I want to do the traditional thing me and Mr. O do, I've got to do it by hand, like whee, or edit it. But yeah, either way, I love this camera. Sorry for the hiatus, and sorry that it took me more than a day to do a hiatus. Like when I posted that update, I said, oh, there'll be news tonight. Things happened I had to deal with, and I didn't sleep much, so sorry about that. But it's here now. Things should be good. Things are looking up. Now it's just the case of the hiatus will only last a few weeks at the most. So just bear with me. On the bright side, the original plan was to get this camera by July. So fucking count ourselves lucky. So yeah, and one final thing. This camera, if I end up keeping it, it will only serve as a face cam and a vlogging camera. The Nikon D5300 will still be for reading comments, cosplay, fan films, all that other stuff. I might try and use this one as much as I can, but I'm not going to make the DSLR obsolete. Like, yeah, vlogging camera, but a DSLR. So I'll still use both, and as well, I'm very, 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 very fortunate to have both and do these things. I could use my DSLR as a face cam, but that's equally as tricky. So either way, worst comes to worst, I'll let you guys know on Twitter. So yeah, thank you guys so much for this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and a comment, and of course share with your friends, as it really does help the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to the... fuck it. See you later, guys. Bye.